on to the big headlines then this morning. Minutes from Fed's December meeting show that officials have expressed renewed fears over inflation and Trump's policy control then. A clear indication that the central bank will hereon move at a slower pace with respect to rate cuts, largely on account of uncertainty. Without calling out Trump by name, the meeting summary featured at least 4 mentions about the effect that changes in immigration and trade policy could have on the US economy then. Among other notable points, you did have most officials also indicating that while they see inflation gravitating down to 2%, they also don't forecast that happening until 2027 and also expect that near-term risks are to the upside. In fact, the dot plot of individual members' expectations also showed that they anticipate 2 more rate cuts in 2026 and possibly another 1 or 2 after, ultimately taking the long-run Fed funds rate down to 3% as well.
Okay, meanwhile, jobless claim in the United States, that one fell unexpectedly to 201,000 last week. Now, this is the lowest in nearly a year. This, of course, comes a day ahead of that key non-farm payroll report, which is due on Friday amid rising yields and flaring concerns over inflation and, of course, the policy uncertainty under Trump. Remember, signs of a steadily cooling labour market could allow the Federal Reserve to keep interest rates unchanged in January month against the backdrop of still high inflation.
Rather moving on to some stock-specific news then, investment banking giant Jefferies posted a strong set of Q4 results with both overall earnings as well as revenue surpassing estimates and a strong show across businesses. Investment banking net revenue surged 73% on a year-on-year basis, driven by record advisory revenues of $597 million as well. When you take a look at capital markets, net revenue also increased to $652 million, up from $486 million in the prior year quarter. Shares, however, were flat following the earnings report.
Okay, now shifting focus to quantum computer stocks, that one tumbled after Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang contended that the technology would not be very useful for decades. Among the widely held names in the sector, diving more than 30% are Rigetti Computing, D-Wave Quantum computing, and even IonQ. Speaking at Nvidia's Analyst Day, Huang suggested that quantum computers may not make meaningful contributions for 15 years, but he did add that many people believe that the technology will be very useful in 20 years to come.
All right, then moving on, Joe Biden takes one final stand to limit AI chip exports. In fact, the Biden administration will reportedly further curb AI chip exports by Nvidia and Advanced Micro Devices just days before leaving office in a final push in his effort to keep advanced technologies out of the hands of China and Russia. The move, in fact, aims to concentrate artificial intelligence development in friendly nations and get businesses around the world to align with American standards.
Some somber news which is coming in from US, California. Raging wildfires surrounded Los Angeles, killing at least 5 people, destroying hundreds of homes and stretching firefighting resources and water supplies to the limit as more than 1 lakh people were ordered to evacuate. Fierce winds hindered firefighting operations and fueled the fires, which have burned unimpeded since they began on Tuesday. As per officials, a total 5 separate fires burned in Los Angeles County itself, none contained so far.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.